Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's science lesson for this afternoon. So first things first, can you please write today's date and skill into your books? So today's date is Monday the 25th of January 2021, and the skill for this lesson is identify the basic needs of animals, including humans, for survival. So pause the video and write them in now. Okay, so I would like you to talk to your talk partner or whoever you're working with. If you're working on your own today, just have a little think. Which of these things do we need to survive, and which of these help us stay alive? Help to keep. My words are jumbled already. Let me start that again. Talk to your talk partner or whoever you're with. If you're on your own, of course, you can just have a little think about it. Which of these things on the screen now do we need in order to survive? And what of these things help to keep us alive? So we've got water, books, air, iPads, TV, and food. So you can pause the video and have a little discussion or a little think about these 6 things and decide which ones we need to keep us alive and to survive. Pause the video, off you go. Okay, so hopefully you said animals and humans need. Why would you have said that? Why would you? Hi everyone, welcome to today's science lesson. So can you please write today's date and skill into your book? So today's date is Monday the 25th of January 2021, and the skill for this lesson is identify the basic needs of animals, including humans, for survival. So pause the video and write that in now. Okay, well done. So I would like you to have a chat with your talk partner, or if you're working on your own, you could just have a little think. Which of these things do we need in order to survive? So which of these things help to keep us alive? So you can pause the video and have a little chat about them now. Okay, so hopefully you have said you don't need TV, iPads or books to survive. I know sometimes we might feel like we do, especially at the moment, but we don't, do we? So animals and humans need 3 things to survive. And I hope that you said those 3 things were water, air and food. There's only 3 things we need in order to survive. So, air. Mammals, reptiles and birds, so we're mammals, humans are mammals, aren't we? Breathe air through their nose or mouth into their lungs. That's what we do. Fish and other sea creatures breathe underwater using special organs called gills, which are sometimes look like these funny lines on the side of a fish or a sea creature, which you probably already know, but they are called gills. So water then. Creatures that live on land get water by drinking it and from the food that they eat. So we would drink it out of the tap or in a glass, but other animals might drink it from a lake or a river, in the food that they eat as well. So animals that live in the water, they don't need a glass to drink their water, do they? Or a bottle, that would be a bit silly. They take in water by drinking through their skin. So we drink through our mouths, but they can drink through their skin, which is really cool. And again, they also get water through their food, similarly to us. And food, all animals need to eat food to stay alive. So what are animals that only eat meat called? Can you remember? So they only eat meat. They are called carnivores. And there are some examples of carnivores. We've got owls and lions. Can you remember what animals that only eat plants are called? So they are called herbivores. And again, we've got some examples. We've got elephants and turtles. And finally, what are animals called that eat meat and plants? So they are called omnivores. Well done if you remembered all of them. So again, we've got some examples there of dolphins and pigs. And humans are omnivores as well, aren't they? Because we can eat meat and vegetables and not eat meat as well. So your first task for today is to draw the 3 things that we need for survival into your books and label them. So you're going to write the 3 things, so air, water and food. You can draw a picture underneath them, and then your challenge is to write a sentence explaining why we need those things for survival. So you can just have a little think. That is your challenge for today. So here we've got the 3 things for you to copy. So you can pause the video and have a go at that now. Well done. So we are now going to focus on one of these basic needs more closely. So we're going to think about food and healthy eating. So some animals only need to eat one kind of food. For example, koalas only eat the leaves of a eucalyptus tree, and panda bears only eat bamboo. Other animals need to eat lots of different kinds of foods to stay healthy. So humans, us, we need to eat a range of foods to stay healthy, and we call this a balanced diet. Can you all say balanced diet? Well done. Okay, so we need to eat a balanced diet because different kinds of food do different jobs in our bodies. So you can see in this rainbow here, there's got lots of different colourful types of foods, some fruits and vegetables that we need to eat to make sure that we get all of that nutrients from all of the different types of food into our body to keep us healthy in lots of different ways. So we should eat lots of fruits and vegetables and starchy foods like bread, pasta and potatoes. These are foods that we should eat at every meal and for snacks. So at school, we obviously have fruit as a snack. And at lunchtime, you've also always got, if you have school dinner, you've always got vegetables. And we always offer you bread as well with the school dinner because they are foods that we need to have a lot of in our bodies. So here we've got a nice picture of lots of fruit and vegetables. Can you spot which one of those is your favourite? I really like tomatoes actually. So we should sometimes eat, so we shouldn't necessarily have these for every meal and every snack, but we should sometimes eat or often eat high protein foods like meat, fish, beans, eggs and nuts, and dairy foods like cheese, milk and yogurt. So these are foods that are good to eat 2 or 3 times a day, but not for every meal and snack, like fruits and vegetables and starchy foods. So again, we've got some nice examples of those kinds of foods. So we've got eggs, some milk, some baked beans and yogurt as well. And finally then, we should only eat a little amount of foods that are high in sugar or fat. So it's fine to eat a small amount of these foods, but if we eat too much, it can make us less healthy. And that's obviously not a very good thing, is it? Unfortunately, these are some of the things that for a lot of people, they taste the nicest. So it's sometimes difficult to stop eating these things, especially over Christmas, and we've got Easter coming up as well. But they are things that we should only eat a little bit of to make sure that we don't get any less healthy than we already are. To keep us more healthy, just have a little bit of them. So humans do not have to eat meat in order to survive. And in fact, many people choose to exclude meat from their diets. That means take it out and not have it in their diet. And they can still eat a balanced diet because they can get their protein from other foods such as eggs, nuts and oats. Some people also have an allergy or an intolerance to foods such as dairy. This means that they need to exclude dairy from their diet, otherwise it can make them really poorly. And they can get calcium from other foods such as seeds, leafy greens and beans. So yeah, even if you've got allergies or if you don't eat certain things, you can still substitute my goodness, other things in to still make sure you're getting that nutrients to have your balanced diet. So your task 2 for today then is to create a healthy, balanced lunchbox for somebody. So on the website, there's a PDF and it's a document that looks like this, and it's just a template of a lunchbox, which of course you can draw yourself if you don't have access to a printer. So you could create this healthy lunchbox by gathering healthy foods around your house and writing the names of them into the template, or you could draw pictures and colour them in. It's up to you what you want to do and how you would like to do that. But of course, the main aim is to get this lunchbox to be as healthy as it can be. So It's not our dream lunchbox that we'd have cake and chocolate and sweets and crisps in it. It is a healthy lunchbox. So I'd like you to have a little think. What items might you include in your lunchbox? And then you can have a go at completing that and putting it into your book. There is a plenary when we finish that for one more thing. So once you finish that, you can continue this video. Okay, off we go. Okay, your plenary then. I would like you to have a look at some food packaging around your house. And on it, you will see that it has got something called the traffic light system. So I've got a few bits from in my cupboards, just on the other side of the sofa. So I've got some soft cheese here, and at the bottom, I'm not sure if you can see this, it's got a traffic light system down here. And so we've got some things are green, some things are amber or orange, and some things are red. And that is its way of the packaging telling us if this is a healthy food or an unhealthy food. So this says fat is in orange, saturates is in red, sugars is in green, and salt is in orange. So that one is probably not very healthy because it's got only one green and 2 orange and 1 red. So that's probably not the most healthy thing in my cupboard. I've also got some cup of soup here, or soup in a cup. And again, we've got our traffic lights at the bottom. And this one looks a bit better. Straight away you can see that it's got more green on it. So we've got fat is green, saturates is green, sugars is green, and salt is orange. So that one is probably more healthy for me than this what's in this packet. Not all packaging has got the traffic light system on it. So I also got some tomatoes out of my fridge and I had a look, but I couldn't see the traffic light on there at all. So I would like you to have a think about, once you've had a look in your cupboards or in your fridge, make sure you check with your adult first before you go rummaging, and see if you think it's useful or not. Is it something that you can easily tell if it's healthy or unhealthy, or does it sometimes get a bit confusing? So I'd also then like you to think, once you've made that decision, how could we use the traffic light system to make more healthy choices when we are choosing the food that we want to eat, and when we're cooking at home, or whoever is cooking at home for you. You don't have to write anything down for that, but if you would just like to write a short sentence, then you can. Okay, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. I won't see you until Friday now, because Miss Ellen will be doing the videos for the rest of this week. So have a lovely week, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.